Hi guys, how have you been? Welcome back to Heal and Learn. Today we're going to be talking about charisma and influence. A few weeks ago, I made a post on social media where I asked you whether you'd be interested in energy information tools that would enhance your charisma and your influence. And you said yes. So here we go. This is going to be a sequence of mini trainings on charisma and influence. And I'm going to start with an overview. So as I said in my post, charisma and influence are not about your ego. They're not about you manipulating people. They're about you reaching your goal with the support of other people. You gaining support, getting or inspiring other people to act upon your worthwhile goal. So of course, we all want that. We don't want to manipulate people. We all want it for the better. If it's for the good, then it fits the principles of the Heal and Learn method. So I embrace it. All right. So what does charisma and influence mean, really? I mean, there are a lot of components. I'm sure that you've heard a lot about image consulting and how image is important to you. And yes, image is a very important aspect, especially in the first seconds when people see you. In the first 10 seconds, they say about 90% of the overall image is formed of the person. Of course, it can get completely destroyed in the coming meetings with this person or in the same meeting. But the first impression in general is very important. This is only a part of the physiological aspect. There's also the voice, which also has a psychological aspect. And the voice is very important, sometimes even more important than the image, especially if you don't see the person when you're listening to radio shows, podcasts, and so on. The psychological aspect is also very important. We're going to be talking about it. It has a lot to do with your authenticity, your magnetism. But the psychological aspect is not the most important thing. Needless to say, all three layers that I'm going to be talking about today, the physiological, the psychological, and the energy information level, they feed one another. And once you influence or tweak one of these layers, the other ones will change as well. So the moment you change your posture, you change the way you dress, your psychological aspect changes as well. Your energy will naturally change because your energy is controlled by your consciousness, by your mind, at least in the first stage. So same is valid for the energy information aspect, the energy information layer that I'm going to be talking about now. It will influence eventually if you practice with these tools and methods that I'm going to be teaching you over time, not only in this episode, but if you change and use these tools, this will change your behavior, it will change your habits, your actions. So it will also change the way you see yourself, your psychology, maybe also your physiological aspect. You know, that people that have more confidence stand up straight with their with dignity, with their shoulders straight and so on. It's not only the posture, it's everything about you. You'll see that the physiological aspect has a lot of components, you know, facial muscles and everything. And we are going to be training later on in the episodes certain vocal techniques to make your voice more expressive and more convincing. All right. So, as I said, this is just an introduction. So I'm going to start with 2 easy steps on how to clear the space for you to be more influential. This is from the energy information layer that we're going to be talking about first. So step number 1 is to actually clear out all the emotional indebtedness that you have with other people. So you've heard that whenever you want to manifest money, the number 1 thing is to remove debt. The same is with influence and with charisma. If you want to be more influential, you want to remove your emotional indebtedness. This means if somebody has given you a lot of gifts, if they've given you a lot of compliments, if you also about money, if you owe money to somebody anything you feel you owe emotionally is your emotional indebtedness. So you would need to return the favor. You would need to return the good word. You would need to give that money back, give this compliment back. This is how you clear out your room. Because imagine your internal space is like an empty room. And you're constantly receiving things from people, maybe bad things, maybe good things, but right now we're talking about indebtedness. So let's say you're receiving good things. People are giving you compliments. People are giving you gifts. People are giving you favors. They're driving you somewhere or they're carrying your bag. These are all things that create emotional indebtedness. And in a room, if you constantly bring in all kinds of furniture, if you bring in a couch, if you bring in tables, cupboards, all kinds of stuff, eventually it would get jammed, it would get cluttered. So you need to clear it. And this is what we need to do. Clear out the good stuff, create movement, create exchange, energy exchange. The room, whatever comes in, something needs to be taken out. You don't pile new furniture on top of your old furniture, right? So this is what you need to do. Return the favor, return the money, return the compliment. This is how you get rid of emotional indebtedness. And step number 2, which is a sub-step of this one, I would say, is to create a slight emotional indebtedness of other people to you. Because if other people owe you emotionally, if you spend time on the phone with them, helping them with their emotional problems, listening about their boyfriend, listening about their child, whatever, or about their boss, whatever problem they have, they owe you. You have created emotional indebtedness in them towards you. So this is a good thing, not in a manipulative way, but you need to understand how things work. So the more you give favors to other people, the more they're likely to listen to you, the more they're likely to support you when you need their help in return. So this is really step number 1, clean slate of your emotional indebtedness, clean your room. And we're going to continue next time with a range of topics, including creating a pattern state of energy information reference, which you would use in all of the exercises and in all of the energy information tools from this method that I'm going to be teaching you over time on YouTube. If you would like to join my class based on the Silva method and partially on these methodologies that I'm teaching now, which are derived from a Russian developed system allegedly by the KGB called Future Energy Information Development. So if you would like to join my course using these methods, go to healandlearn.com/courses. My course is called the Heal and Learn Method. And after this mastermind group, I will be continuing the course with trainers who would like to learn the method and train it themselves. So what we're going to be learning in this course is controlling your ethereal body, energy information body. This is partially what I'm going to teach you next time as well. We are going to be talking about manifestation, diagnosing, healing. We're going to be talking about talking to your counsel, talking to your guides, dream work, and a lot of other things. Let me know if you're interested in these topics, and do check out all the courses on Heal and Learn. By the way, I've had a course on karma, how to clear karma, where I've used specifically this method of energy information control. So do check this out. The course is recorded and it's affordable. So thank you very much. See you very soon. Already this week, I'm continuing with the second step of this method. Thank you.